Okay, let's just get right into it. The marketing world you know right now, it's on the verge of a massive, massive change. By 2026, the rules we've all been playing by aren't just getting tweaked, they're being completely torn up and rewritten. Let's break down what's coming. So, that marketing playbook you've spent all this time perfecting for 2025, I've got some news for you. It's already on its way out. Now, I know that sounds a little dramatic, but the speed of change we're dealing with is just, it's on a whole different level. And why is that? Well, it's pretty simple. The game itself has completely changed. We're going to walk through 4 huge, fundamental shifts that are basically redefining everything we thought we knew about marketing. This isn't just a minor update, it's a whole new ball game. All right, shift number 1. This is all about AI, but maybe not in the way you're thinking. We're moving way beyond using AI for simple automation and into the realm of genuine intelligence. And this is where things get really, really interesting. And look, this isn't some far-off, futuristic idea. A staggering 84% of marketers are already using AI in their day-to-day work. I mean, tools like ChatGPT and Gemini, they're not novelties anymore. They're becoming as basic as checking your email. But, and this is a huge but, we have to be smart about this. This quote from Christina Lawrence really nails it. AI isn't some magic button you push. It's a tool. And like any tool, it's only as good as the person using it and, crucially, the data it's fed. You know the old saying, garbage in, garbage out? Well, with AI, that's amplified by about 1,000. So this forces a pretty big change in how we think. The old way? We used AI to do things faster, to be more efficient. The new playbook, the 2026 playbook, it's about using AI for autonomy. We're talking about creating intelligent agents that can sense what's happening, make a decision, and then act on our behalf, almost instantly. So the big question is, how do you get AI to stop giving you those generic kind of cliche outputs and start delivering real game-changing insights? The answer is all about the data. When you plug these AI agents into high-quality, reliable consumer data, that's when you move past the stereotypes and find a real competitive advantage. And you can really see the difference this makes. We're not just talking about being a little more productive. When businesses pair good AI with good data, they are 71% more likely to get their teams on the same page. Think about that. Marketing and sales actually aligned. They're also way more likely to uncover those surprising aha moments that lead to the best campaigns. And most importantly, they gain a much, much deeper understanding of their customers. This isn't just a tweak, it's a game changer for how a business operates. Okay, let's get into our second big shift. This one is a real earthquake for digital marketing. The whole era of tracking people across the web, it's over. The new currency, the new foundation is trust. And it's all because of the end of third-party cookies. And just so we're all clear, when we say third-party cookies, we're talking about those little bits of code that have been the engine of digital ads for, like, decades. You know, the ones that follow you from website to figure out what to sell you. Well, their time is officially up. Safari and Firefox have been blocking them for a while, but the real final blow comes by mid-2026. That's when Google Chrome, the browser most of the world uses, pulls the plug for everyone. This isn't a maybe, it's a done deal. What's so important to understand here is that this isn't just some techie update for developers to worry about. It's a massive cultural shift. We're moving into a world where privacy comes first, where you have to earn the right to use a customer's data through trust. So what do? The new playbook has 3 main steps. 1, you have to go all in on your own first-party data. That's the data you collect directly from your customers with their permission. 2, get server-side tracking set up to get a more accurate picture in a world full of ad blockers. And 3, you need to start looking into privacy-first analytics tools that don't need cookies at all. All right, that brings us to shift number 3. This is about moving away from the old model of just shouting at a big, passive audience. The future is all about engaging with active, living communities. And it all comes down to how we use social media now. If you ever hear someone say social media is dying, just show them this. On average, people are now spending more time scrolling social media and watching short videos than they spend on broadcast TV, streaming, and radio combined. Social media is the main event now. But here's the twist. The reason we're all on there has totally changed. It's less about being social, connecting with friends and sharing opinions, and way more about just being entertained. It's become a content and entertainment hub where we go to fill the gaps in our day. And that completely changes our job as marketers, right? The old playbook was all about broadcasting a single message to a huge, faceless audience. The new playbook for 2026? It's about finding and nurturing these smaller, creator-led communities where real conversations and real influence are actually happening. And this quote just hits the nail on the head. In this new community-driven world, super polished, corporate-looking content just doesn't connect. It falls flat. What grabs attention is personality. It's about being human, being relatable, and telling stories that feel spontaneous, not staged. Authenticity isn't a buzzword, it's the cost of entry. Okay, on to our final shift. And honestly, this might be the biggest one of all. It's about the very identity of the marketer. We're evolving from people who just promote a finished product to people who actually build the product from the ground up. Yeah, you heard that right. Marketers are becoming product managers. Think about it. With AI, building stuff is getting easier and faster, but getting anyone to pay attention is getting way, way harder. That means marketing has to be baked into the creation process from the very first idea. This is huge for our profession. It elevates the role of marketing like never before. As this quote says, marketing is on a path to become the most valuable and strategic organization within a company, precisely because it owns that direct line to the customer. So what does this new marketer actually do? Well, the 2026 toolkit looks a little different. It means you're using AI to quickly prototype and test product ideas. It means you're building distribution right into the product experience, not just tacking it on at the end. It means your design taste becomes one of your most valuable skills. And it means you're building your own media properties, blogs, newsletters, shows that people genuinely want to follow. So let's pull all this together. After going through these 4 massive shifts, what's our new mandate? What's the new job description for marketers as we head toward 2026? Here's the new playbook in a nutshell. We're going from simple automation to real intelligence. We're moving from a world of tracking to a world of earning trust. We're shifting from broadcasting to audiences to nurturing communities. And finally, we're evolving from just being promoters to becoming builders. And all of this leaves us with one final, pretty important question. This change is happening, whether we're ready for it or not. So, come 2026, are you going to be someone who's just trying to keep up and follow the new playbook? Or are you going to be one of the people out there writing it? The choice is yours.